Well, it is now time for the DraftKings Sportsbook predictions. Brett, you're actually going to get us started, and we're going to begin with the absolute battle between Chandler and Ferguson. These two are just gamers.
You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb here. I am going to take Tony Ferguson with my pick. And maybe it's because I host a betting show with Ian Parker. You should check that out. Shameless plug on that.
Yes.
But it's because these lines are crazy to me. And the reason that I think the lines are wild is because I can look back on Tony Ferguson's last 3 performances, and I can figure out why they look the way they did. I see a reason for the way they did. I'm seeing that he's a different guy this week. And if Tony Ferguson shows up, I think he's got a chance against Michael Chandler. And I'm going to go ahead and make it bold and say I'm going to pick Tony.
See, I don't think we have to disagree on this one. And I like what you said about seeing the reason, but hopefully he can see the reason, because if he can't see the reason, his game is not going to change. But from what I saw from them last performances is with Ferguson just looked old. And sometimes fighters get old overnight.
Yeah.
And I feel as though he got old, and that you can't recover from that. So that's why I think that he's going to have a problem with a guy like Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler hasn't gotten old yet. You seen him work out? I mean, he does stuff that like no one can do.
He ain't doing the old man workouts.
Yeah, he's not doing old man workouts.
No, absolutely not. All right. Well, in the co-main event, it is, of course, the rematch from the inaugural fight for the first ever strawweight title. So now Rose Namajunas comes in the champion. Dean, does she leave the champion?
Yes, absolutely. I think she's gonna make a beautiful performance. I mean, this is a girl who we've seen just grow and grow and grow and come into her skin and just get more and more comfortable. And again, like you said, that walkout when she was saying, "I'm the best," like I get chills every time I think about that. And she's going up against a girl who she knows that she's probably better than right now. So I think that confidence is going to really carry her through this fight.
I think Rose is going to win, but I think it's going to be I don't think it's going to be this beautiful performance that Dean said. It's just hard to do that. Carla fights ugly. Carla fights, she smothers you. She gets you down on the floor. It's not easy to look artistic and beautiful and knock out Carla Esparza. So I believe Rose will win, but I do believe that Esparza will be a beautiful bride. She will not be that beat up.
Thank you for saying that. I love it so much. Okay, just a reminder of this lightweight main event matchup. Once that fight begins, Charles Oliveira is no longer the lightweight world champion. However, if Justin Gaethje wins, he will leave the undisputed UFC lightweight champion. If Oliveira wins, the belt is still vacant. All of that being said, Dean, there's so much that has gone on, from the weigh-in scale. What happens in our main event?
So I think that Charles Oliveira has the better skill set as a fighter. I think he's got more ways to win. I think he's cleaner technically. I think that on paper he should win. But I think that between the weight cut, the scale, and the fact that he's going to have to try to prove that he's not a quitter, because Justin Gaethje has been calling him a quitter for weeks now. The fact that he's going to prove that he's not a quitter, he's going to stand and go toe-to-toe, and that's going to be his demise. He's going to get knocked out trying to prove he's not a quitter.
I loved this fight from the very beginning, Megan. You know that. And I was having a hard time picking it. I was kind of leaning Justin Gaethje, but now after what happened, the circumstances, how can I not say almost confidently that Justin Gaethje is going to win this fight? I just don't see. Charles Oliveira is so mentally sound, but you can't tell me that I'm about to play a basketball game or get into a fight and you can't tell me that it doesn't matter if you win, you don't really win. I don't see how that cannot negatively impact him.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.